I'm doing a quick video because I just got done with a meditation with Morrigan, and this meditation was pretty profound. And she was sitting on my bed. You just probably seen an orb fly over her altar, but I was seeing her clairvoyantly sitting on the edge of my bed, and she had a black lace dress on, and she looked at me and she was holding flowers, like red roses with thorns on them, and she started to cut away at the thorns and the stems of the flowers. I would say there was about 3 flowers at least, and she was cutting away, and then she cut away some more until there was just a little bit of stem left underneath the rosebuds. And then she threw these rosebuds into the water, and it looked like the dark black sea. And she had me put my hand on the water, and when I raised up my hands, the water turned like a deep purplish blue, and then when I looked at my hands, it was blood. And then she had me like put my hand up like this, and the wind carried the blood, and it transformed into like this ball of fire slash like a Reiki energy. And she smiled at me, and she put, I'm pretty sure it was blood on my forehead and around my cheeks on both sides of my face. And then I felt this pressure on my left side of my, under my arm, but it was the upper arm, and it was the inner arm. So I thought that was interesting. And then when I looked back at her, she had this piece of jewelry on that arm where I felt that pressure, and it was like a golden hue piece of jewelry. And then she showed me this book, and I placed my bloody hands, both my bloody hands, on this book, and it was like a grimoire that I was making. And she showed me Massachusetts and the graveyards, and I was above, had my back toward away from the cemetery, and there was this black gate, and this black gate had, you know, those old-fashioned gates where it had the iron rods, and they had like the little I'm trying to explain it as best I can really quickly, but it was like a triangle, you know, and I had my book sitting there, you know, as it was resting on there. And I just heard her talk about the name of the book and how it was The Journey with Morrigan, and my experiences with her, and how it's connected to Raven Hope, and how she says that I need to stop worrying because I will find my audience, I will find my people, and I will grow with them, not only from what I do but what they do. So it was like a beautiful family, you know, stemming from this book, stemming from this past. And then I heard something about, there was one more thing, I don't know if I'll remember it, but she was telling me something about heart's sacrifice, and that like ran deep, and I kept seeing, like, that's why sometimes I get this sadness and I get this longing for something, and I get really sad during my menstrual cycle because I am a witch. I've always been a witch in many lives, and that's where I need to be. That is where my soul is at. And it may seem a little lonely because I'm not there, and I'm not living that purpose fully yet, but I will. I know somehow she will create that opportunity. She's created so much for me, and I'm so grateful. And I'm going to start tearing up, but I need to go because I do need to get some sleep. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back for more. She's kind of she's helping me guide my way, and how Raven Hope is more than what I thought it was, and I can't ignore that. And what I love about that candle, my mom got it for me. It's behind my Morrigan doll right here, and it's a Halloween one. It reminds me of, you know, Massachusetts in a way, and it glows when the light's on it, but it's not even on, guys. There's no batteries in it, but yet it glows, and it's really interesting. So I think it's haunted, but that's cool with me, and so that's what I'm gonna be doing, is just getting some sleep because I got work tomorrow. But I hope to be back for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to hear down below your experiences with your loved ones on the other side and your deities. Many blessings.